Greetings, I'm Robert Spencer of Jihad Watch. Welcome to my office. This is my latest book, The Truth About Muhammad. The government of Pakistan has just banned it, confiscating all copies and translations. Shahid Ahmed of the Pakistani embassy in Washington explained, "The book," he said, "is very, very damaging. Let me tell you." And let me tell you, he's right. The book, for example, details the choice that Muhammad directed his followers to offer to non-Muslims: conversion to Islam, subjugation without equality of rights with Muslims under the rule of Islamic law, or war. I found that in another book, Sahih Muslim, a collection of hadith, traditions of Muhammad and the early Muslims that Muslims consider reliable. In it, Muhammad says, "When you meet your enemies who are polytheists, invite them to 3 courses of action. Invite them to accept Islam. If they respond to you, accept it from them and desist from fighting against them. If they refuse to accept Islam, demand from them the jizya, that's a special tax levied on non-Muslims. If they agree to pay, accept it from them and hold off your hands. If they refuse to pay the tax, seek Allah's help and fight them." Is Sahih Muslim banned in Pakistan? Of course not. Also in my book, I quote extensively from Muhammad's earliest biographer, Ibn Ishaq. Have his book right here too. He explains the contexts of various verses of the Quran by saying that Muhammad received revelations about warfare in 3 stages. First, tolerance, then defensive warfare, and finally, offensive warfare in order to convert unbelievers to Islam or make them pay the jizya, that tax again. Is Ibn Ishaq's biography banned in Pakistan? Nope. In fact, my copy right here was printed in Pakistan. Also, in The Truth About Muhammad, I discuss Muhammad's marriage to a 9-year-old girl, Aisha. I got that from this hadith collection, Sahih Bukhari. Bukhari is generally considered by Muslims to be the most reliable such collection. According to Bukhari, the Prophet consummated his marriage with Aisha when she was 9 years old. Imitating the Prophet of Islam, many Muslims, even in modern times, have taken child brides. In early 2002, researchers in an Afghan refugee camp found that more than 2 out of 3 second-grade girls were either married or engaged. Virtually all the girls who were beyond second-grade age were already married. Is Sahih Bukhari banned in Pakistan? Of course not. Since I based my book entirely on Islamic sources, the objection that Pakistani authorities have to it cannot reasonably be based on what I actually say about Muhammad, but only on the fact that I hold him to a moral standard that is different from the one he delineated for himself. But in a society that is not pathologically insecure, this ought to be not an occasion for banning and confiscation, but for free and open debate. Yet even most American media outlets, both liberal and conservative, are afraid to discuss the presence of this material in Islamic sources and the implications of its presence. By this self-imposed silence, they are rendering impossible the very Islamic reform they claim to support. I'm Robert Spencer for Jihad Watch. Thank you for visiting my office.